Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And the counter is on. And that could set him on his way. Batistuta is on it. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Suarez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Hazard gets a foot in here. Rodri. And here's Suarez. Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played it. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18.
Barcelona are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Oh, he was eager to take that. And this is Kane. It's Kane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. And he's had it nicked away. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Can he get it through? Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real... He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target. Luis Suarez making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is... Can he finish? It would have been... Oh, in he goes again! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Serginho. Hazard. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Serginho. Serginho. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all. And it's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Hazard. He's found a way through. And the shot! Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's well spotted. Vardiol. Rafael Leao. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. That's very neat. He's tried one!
Has been indicated.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodri. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Batistuta! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
A case now of complete control. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vardiol makes the interception. Konate and Alexander-Arnold. Oh, red, nice interception. Cannavaro. Oh no, this does not look good. Donnarumma clears. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's Asa! And that tested the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Suarez picks it up out wide. And it's Messi. That's tidy. And he's had a hit. And the keeper read that really well.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has been slung wide. Really fierce, close defending. Here comes the cross. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Substitution.
Madrid making another change here. Foden getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Messi could try cutting inside here. Tries the cross, great chance! And that's off target. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And this is Luis Suarez. Rodri. And it's Messi. And they've switched it over to the other side. No outsmarting him this time. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Played in, but it's a mighty effort! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking?
And that will be the final act. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to...
Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Romero getting this one clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Batistuta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Not the most accurate pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Serginho. Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bruno Fernandes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Denied by an instinctive save.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Romero tries to clear. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross into the box. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. DiMarco. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Batistuta. Alvarez aims beyond the defence, and this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Fired deep towards the back post. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona, he's having a go! Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide. Rodri. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Applies the finish! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Van Dijk. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. It's a searching pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, nice touch. Rodri has a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Batistuta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done.
Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's clever. It's a goal kick. And he can clear it away. Out of play for a throw. There's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the shot! Caught offside that time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Probing pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Neymar. Good ball, good take. Oh, terrible. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal. A finish right from the top draw. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only
Chance, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution in progress.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Alvarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona leave it late. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolute. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rodri. And it's Messi. Oh, that's superb. Great ball, and can he finish? Against the crossbar. In he goes again! And again they're denied by the woodwork.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Well, played right into his... He's having a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
After 18 minutes is...
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Applies the finish!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Barcelona are trailing against the run of play. And this is Luis Suarez. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Forlan finds himself offside. Rodri. Vitinha. Osimhen has set up one goal so far. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Alvarez, shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Makalele. Kukchu. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely, now then, and the shot! Now it's Osimhen. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Looking tidy in possession here. Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kukchu. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Odo, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Makalele. Now Ruben Dias. Ferdinand. Vitinha.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Serginho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar. Alvarez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10, Diego. Number 17, Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 20, Ronaldinho. Number 4, Rijkaard. Substitution in progress.
Ruben Dias. And it's Mendes.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And it's Neymar. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the new... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Neymar, it's a searching pass. DiMarco. And it's Modric, distributed tidily. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho. Here's Rodri. Neymar. Spread it left. And he's there to get it away. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Good effort from distance.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Next shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. And it's Valverde. Now DiMarco. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Now that is a hefty challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now he's got space here. Hazard. Out to the left it goes. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. And it's Valverde. And Yamal. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Doku. Nice control. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yamal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get away here?
Wow, look who's involved.
And here's Neymar. Neymar! It's a goal! Just to pick me up the whole game needs. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Freiburg really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Vinicius Junior, nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Tries to pass it through. Doku receives it in a wide position. Big chance! This time, surely! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pavlovic cuts out the pass, and it's De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Modric. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, now here's an interesting... Tries from a long... Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk with the clearance. And it's Rodri. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spread out to the left. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, can they get him away? Casemiro plays it all the way forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Doku. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. And that has been cut short. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's well spotted. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Casemiro. Alexander-Arnold. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Neymar. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar. And a chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
There will be one
Gabriel.
added time.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick announcement today that
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look...
He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gabriel. Neymar, this is promising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's found a way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitutions taking place.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter.
Good chance here! Doku. Messi. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the... De Bruyne! It's a loose ball. That's a lovely pass. And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doku. Great skill, that's nice. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps.